Have you checked the children? Your little mess
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie Marcia.
March Burger.
Here to do a trailer reaction roundup. Fuego's sick. Robert's having transportation issues, so we're catching up on some trailers that we've needed to do for almost a month in some cases, as well as touching on a couple of new trailers. So we're going to catch up on them all right now. So, ladies, here we go. The first one we're going to start with is The Little Things. So this is just supposed to be a bigger movie with some big people that we know that is maybe horror adjacent. I don't know much beyond that, so...
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it. Let's try it out.
Did you hear a little thing in your ear when just now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool, good. All right, so 3, 2.
Was I supposed to hear something?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
All right, you will. You will. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
You know him, didn't you? Then you had that one little feeling. But you waved it away. You should have listened to that one little feeling. Just like I'm listening to you now. You can talk to me. I'm all the friend you got.
You're not exactly a department favorite.
Oh, Remy Malek.
Things probably changed a lot since you left.
You still got to catch him, right?
Yeah.
Not that much has changed then, right?
I can assure you all we are taking a 24/7 all-hands-on-deck approach to these cases.
Guy's a shark. If he stops, he dies. He likes to drive. Probably has a decent car, maybe 2, high mileage.
You must really like my car.
I do. How's the trunk space?
Jared Leto.
That's right. I just saw
Something
a
I
thing
gotta
about this
know.
yesterday.
How's a guy with the best clearance rate in the department work 15 years without a promotion?
Maybe I didn't go to the right church.
When I look in your eyes, what I see, it ain't good.
Man, Denzel's still
He
bringing
knew
it.
all the details, but he wasn't within 10 miles of the killing.
Why is that? Why is that?
Oh, you should have punched him.
How's the trunk space?
Gotta hate how well Leto does creepy. He's such a douche, but he's so good at what he does.
He is so good.
For all of the girls he killed.
I want to nail him too. Difference is, I'm doing it for me. It's the little things, Jimmy. It's the little things that rip you apart. It's the little things that get you caught.
That was pretty fucking good.
That was really good.
I'm so excited. I just saw an article about this movie yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, Jared Leto and Denzel Washington and Rami Malek, how the fuck they can put it up that all together? Well, I guess they did pretty well.
Well, and honestly, my first thought is, man, Denzel's still bringing it
Yeah.
after
He's
all
still- he's
these
incredible.
years. Like, the gray hair is the only thing you'd know to say that Denzel is getting up there in age, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got a bit of dad bod going on, short, but, you know, who doesn't? I mean, he's killing it, though, at his age, still, acting-wise. Remy Malek, you know, he's talented as hell, and obviously Jared Leto, after a fashion,
Yeah.
is talented.
Did you ever in your lifetime ever think you'd hear those 3 actors in a movie? Just like think about that. Like that's
Denzel Washington could
He could-
act with a brick and get an Academy Award.
It's true.
Like,
I know, but yeah, when I first read the article again, I was like, how is that going to work? But this, I think it works really well. I'm really excited
Marcia?
to see it.
No, I'm intrigued. Like, this looks amazing. Anytime Denzel Washington puts his name onto something, you know the story's gonna be really cool, and that there's, you know, intrigue and mystery, and there's gonna be like, I don't know, it's just gonna be awesome. I don't know what it is. Anything that I've watched Denzel in, I know I'm gonna love.
Yeah.
And when it's this type of movie, you can there's gonna be a twist to it, and I don't know. I can't wait to find
Well,
out.
and it's up your alley too because it's serial killer
It's
territory.
serial killers. Yeah. And Jared Leto is amazing.
We didn't even think of that. 7. If you want to do the Richie or whatever the thing you guys just watched, the serial killer thing. 7 reviews.
The 7 reviews.
Oh, Night Stalker.
Yeah.
Night Stalker. Yeah.
So.
I don't know what you mean by
7 reviews. Isn't that 7 reviews? Because
No,
there
we
were
were talking about doing
6
6.
Patreons. And then
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like.
I'm trying not to throw you off.
You
Anyway,
did-
that's a
you
little
threw me
behind
way
the
off.
scenes. The girls are recording a lot of reviews today. So let's move on to the next trailer, okay? So the next one we're going to do is one that I'm really excited about. So this is the reboot of Wrong Turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. They are rebooting it entirely.
But why would you mess with such a classic?
They already have 6 entries, so they might as well reboot it at this point. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it the same actresses? I hope
No.
so. Oh.
No, it's a reboot.
So, make
Be
it
prepared
interesting.
to be severely disappointed.
Do you know what we wouldn't have found?
Have you seen
We would
this?
have stayed on
No.
the trail. The waterfall. The cliff.
Death.
What is that?
Oh, snap.
Uh-oh. That's not fun. Don't
Zoinks,
stop. And don't run, like, straight.
Right? Serpentine!
It's a story people know but don't talk about. Except in whispers, like a ghost story.
Oh, boy. Wow, okay. The original writer.
We don't bother them. And they don't bother us. But anyone who goes up there... What is this place? They don't come back.
Wow, this looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's happened before.
2003?
They're definitely updating the style of the trailer at the very least.
Descendants of these people are
That's funny.
still living up there on the mountain.
Oh, Matthew Modine. I think that's who that is. Maybe I got his name wrong. He was in Stranger Things.
They said they would be the foundation on which a new nation would be built.
Makes me want to go on a hike.
Yeah, you'll be doing that solo.
You want to go for a hike?
You learn nothing.
I have not learned anything. And over the last
I think that was my
30
favorite
years.
part of that trailer.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
We still
All right,
haven't
so Marshall, you start. What was your reaction to this one?
I like it. I think it looks fun. Like, there's a couple times I was just like, ooh, you know, and like, don't go that way, which is a good sign for a movie like this. And I, you know, I enjoyed the first Wrong Turn that I watched. I don't know if I watched any of the other ones, to be honest, but I really liked the first one, and I was surprised by the first one too, because the first one I thought it was just one of those like, you know,
Typical
poor man's
slasher
version
kind of
of another movie, you know, but it was really legit, and I think this looks good.
Susie?
I know that I watched the first one, but I wasn't impressed by it. But obviously, that was a long time ago.
Eliza Dushku.
Huh?
It was Eliza Dushku, one of her early performances.
Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with this, but this looks really good. I'm interested because I think it showed all the important, like, I don't want to say important kills, but like that what they showed of their booby traps. I'm very excited. You
Look
know,
at that
those-
one right there. Like,
It's like,
yeah, like it's the rednecks in the hills, man.
yeah,
you
it's
don't,
like
you don't-
grotesque redneck Home Alone.
yeah,
you leave them alone and they won't bother you. Like, just leave it alone.
like a big boy.
I do like the Wrong Turn movies. I mean, they just became complete utter schlock by part 6, where there was incest and gore and everything. But there's been some really cool, genuine stuff. In part 2, the axe down the middle, where the person just falls in half this way and her guts hit the ground on the camera. Like, that was a really good intro to a slasher movie, part 2. And they made 6 of them. And now this is a reboot. I thought there was a 7th in production, but apparently it is the reboot and not the continuation of the original storylines. But I mean, it's the same as The Hills Have Eyes, but it's just in the forest instead. So
yeah,
there's something to it, and there's gonna be people that go see it because there's a contingent of people that go to the forest on purpose, not like us.
And I'm I'm kind of excited to see the beautiful shots of the Appalachian Mountains.
The Appalachian Mountains, the Appalachian Trail.
I mean, it's beautiful. Like I'm excited because I don't get to see them very often these days, and it's kind of cool to see them like being prominent. Because I know the first one, Wrong Turn, was supposed to be there, but it was like I don't think it was filmed there.
Yeah.
Or maybe they didn't show a lot of overhead. So
I'm excited for it, though. I gotta say, I am more than interested. I love a good slasher. So I'm gonna see.
Because it's hard to find good ones that are original. That's the thing I have a problem with slasher movies.
Well, I don't think that you could go so far as to call this original by any stretch.
No. Say that's what I'm saying is that it's with slasher movies. It's like always the same shit.
That's true. Wrong Turn is kind of its own thing outside of being The Hills Have Eyes, just not in the desert, right?
Yeah,
The Hills Have Eyes and Wrong Turn are
like what I saw,
sister horror movies, is what I'd call them.
But with the log coming down,
that felt very kind of almost Final Destination-y to me.
A little bit, but it was a trap.
It was a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap.
But so that's why I liked it. It's like
it's a trap.
This is intense.
Yeah.
Like they ain't fucking around.
Well, that's true. That's true. It's not your typical slasher where it's
Right.
incorporating traps as well.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so let's move on to the next one. That is the reboot of Wrong Turn. Let's go ahead and do the actual full trailer for Clarice. This is the sequel to The Silence of the Lambs. It's a sequel series.
And they can't use Hannibal.
It's apparently not going to the Hannibal route. So, yeah, this is its own...
They can't use Hannibal Lecter in it. It's very... I listened to this whole,
Oh, you did?
side thing about how, in Hannibal, they couldn't talk about Clarice,
right?
Because of the rights for The Silence of the Lambs.
That's true.
And now they can't talk about Hannibal because of the copyrights for Hannibal.
It's so funny, come on, guys, just let me talk about it.
Yeah.
No, and now it's like
he who shall not be named.
Yeah. Look, my ultimate hope is that Hannibal gets the Dexter treatment, where they're like, okay, we're gonna bring it back for one more season. Because did you watch Hannibal? You did, right? Mm-hmm. We still need to review that on the channel.
I have rewatch it. It's on Netflix.
I have the whole Blu-ray series that I want to rewatch.
But
so we need to, because we just never reviewed it on the channel, and it's one of the most awesome horrific series. I know.
I think we watched it. We were going to, and then we.
I never got the rewatch. I watched it the first time, and that was that. So anyway, this is Clarice. This does not have to do with any of that. This is a sequel series to The Silence of the Lambs. Even the poster says the silence is broken or something like that.
Just
so
try and stay on track with us. Okay?
Yes.
Jodie Foster is not.
This is not Jodie Foster, but it is that character. Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, she still has dreams about it.
I would too, I think.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
She kind of has a Jodie Foster feel.
Mm-hmm.
She does.
With a very public reputation.
Is that her voice?
Hunting monsters.
I can't have a reputation. I've only done it once.
It's time you own that reputation.
She sounds like her too.
It's time to come out of hiding, Starling.
Country road.
Well, of course. Take me home to a place I belong.
We get free live performances here on the show.
When's the last
Just
time
trying to
you
avoid
got
copyright, which I won't.
It's been years. Take me home. Country road. A lot of old ghosts.
Oh, is this about her story?
It's her after Silence of the Lambs, right?
Darling, we do evidence. Not it's a full moon and I've got a feeling. So you'll keep quiet until I tell you.
Ooh.
And then you will say what I tell you.
I don't think so.
Is living in fear.
Do you know who I am?
This is a female-driven series.
This is getting worse.
She looks like a cross between Ellen Page and Kirsten.
A little bit, yeah, I
You
agree.
have your own demons to carry, but you're the only one who can help.
You mean Elliot Page?
Sorry,
Whose stories are
Elliot
worth
Page
telling?
and
Who's it worth hearing?
Kristen Stewart.
Never let anyone decide that for you. That was a lie.
I'm more forward-thinking than you.
It just happened, right? I just heard about the
Yeah, I know.
change of the name. It was that way, not the other way.
Right.
Okay.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it an episode or two.
I'll
It just
stream- I'll
depends.
watch it.
It depends on the well, it's serial killer stuff, of course. But
You won't watch it?
No.
No,
Probably not.
really?
Really?
Okay. All right. Well, Marcia, go ahead. What are your
I'll watch
thoughts on
for
it?
you, goddammit.
I'll watch it and I'll tell you if it's horrible.
I don't trust you because you've done it to me before. You just did it
Fair
to me
play.
this week.
Well, that's not fair because I told you some good things too. You just never know. You never know if I'm bluffing or not.
Yeah, you don't. Don't trust Marcia.
So, what are your thoughts, Marcia?
I mean, I think it's enough to get me to try it. I mean, it's a cop drama. It's Clarice, you know, and it's serial killers. All the things I love. CBS has been really putting out some quality stuff lately, especially on.
If you're talking about The Stand, we got other things to talk about.
Well, we're not talking about The Stand, are we?
I mean, that's CBS, but sure, go ahead.
Oh, we'll talk about Stand later. Okay?
Fair enough.
Children.
What about Star Trek Discovery, yo? Okay,
Oh, that's fair.
I'm out.
Hey, I watched Star Trek
Thanks.
Lower Decks and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Thanks. But anyway, no, I'll try this. I think it's interesting. It's right up my alley, and it feels slow in the trailer, but they're doing it on purpose, I'm sure.
Does the aspect of the female lead mean anything to you guys anymore? Like, does that carry any weight because it's a female-led show? Are you more likely to watch it, or it just doesn't matter? It's the
We're not the type
content
of
of the
women.
show. You never have been. No.
I-
But you are the only women on the show that I can ask this question to.
Right.
So, do you feel like there might be some women that would be more likely to watch a show like this because
Yeah.
of the female lead?
I do. I think so.
So
Absolutely.
what's different? I'm just curious. On a little side note, what's different about them and you guys? You don't feel that weighs as heavily into it? A good story is a good story.
I just like to be
Yeah,
entertained,
like-
and
yeah, it doesn't matter
and
male,
it's just
female.
like, you know, if they do a good job, then I'm gonna watch it. It's just it doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter like if
Yeah.
it was a female all cast or if it was mixed or whatever it is. If the story's there, the quality of production's there, and it's entertaining, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm not gonna just watch something just because somebody said, oh well, now
It's a woman's the lead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know people that would.
Right.
But I don't think that matters. Or on the other end of the spectrum, I haven't seen anything personally that I would think would stand out as like an empowering woman. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't personally seen something that makes it different than what they would do with a male. Do you
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So for me, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make a difference to me because it's the same formula either way, whether it's a male or female.
Gotcha. That's fair.
So I haven't seen something that actually puts, besides, oh, it's a woman in this role. Okay. So what's the difference?
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
I don't see a difference.
Well, it's good. That's good to know. I mean, you guys are the right people to ask about it. As a dude that likes, I mean, like I said, I'll give it an episode or two's try. But if I don't care about the overall story, then I won't continue it. It's not about the protagonist, but I know for some people it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd pose the question. So, all right, that's our thoughts on the full trailer for Clarice. Next, let's go ahead and do something that we're all going to be super excited about. This is Willys Wonderland.
Ooh.
Do you guys not know about this based on the title?
I do not know, but it sounds like Willy Wonka.
So this is a Nicolas Cage versus animatronics, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, God. Jack will love that.
That's as
I'm
much
like,
as
is
I
this
know
Willy
about
Wonka?
it.
I don't know.
I know, that's why I thought Willy.
No.
I thought, yeah.
No,
Willy
Willy's
Wonka.
Wonderland is apparently like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing. And it's
okay.
Nicolas Cage versus the animatronic things
God.
inside it.
Oh, this
Okay.
is going to be super cagey.
Yeah.
I hope so. So, what do you guys say? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's already so cagey.
To be a
Welcome to
Is this
Willys
real?
Wonderland. Spend the night cleaning Willys Wonderland, and I will pay to have your car fixed. Deal? You are officially on staff. Let's get the hell out of here. I can't stand to hear a grown man scream.
This place has a dark history. I know the bullshit story they told you. It's a lie. You're here to be a human sacrifice. Have you been listening to a word I've been saying? He's gonna die in here, but he won't listen to me.
Oh. I mean...
Machine's got out.
Yeah.
I have to turn anything about this.
Oh.
Safe.
Boobs.
Put your balls on, Evan. We're going to Willys.
Did you just put your balls on or go to Willys?
He's not trapped in here with them.
They're trapped in here with him.
Trapped in here with him.
Oh, Rorschach.
I enjoy a man of few words.
Yeah, this is totally Five Nights at Freddy's.
If
Like,
he
why did they
doesn't
just-
talk as much as what I'm led to believe by that last comment, I will watch this.
Yeah. Oh, really? He really doesn't say that much.
Yeah,
okay, I'm
because
fine
he
with
said
that
he was
too.
like, I like a boy with
Yeah,
a
no,
few
I
words.
do too.
whatever.
And quite honestly, like the stuff in Marvel that happened in the 2000s where it was the Nuff Said month where every book in Marvel had no words. It was all just visual storytelling. I love that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And so the less words for a movie, the better for me sometimes. The Headhunter
Oh, really?
was very... Yeah. Because it's all about the acting getting across the story at that point and
That's
not
why you really
bullshit
like
exposition.
those silent movies from like Universal Monsters.
Well, okay. That's a fair criticism.
Almost like...
You got me there, Marcia. You
Gollum
got me
was your
fucking
favorite,
there.
right?
No, you know what? You're 100% right on that. But
Sorry, door wide open.
I mean, you're right. You're right. But I mean, I'm going to jump in first on this one and say, as a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I don't care that this isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. I think if there was ever going to be a sort of faux Five Nights at Freddy's movie, putting them against Nicolas Cage is pretty much about the best you could ask for.
Right.
So I'm super on board.
I'm
for
just
this.
surprised that Samuel L. Jackson isn't in here
You're
with them.
not wrong.
Right? Like Nicolas Cage, I've just been noticing lately he's been doing films like this. Where
Like,
it's just
having fun with himself.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I don't say no, baby girl.
No, oh god. So the talking thing, like I was talking, it was
The
saying, if
talking.
as long as
Oh,
he
that's
doesn't
why.
open
Yeah,
his
yeah,
mouth,
sure.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is so ridiculous. My children are going to love it. I already know because my oldest is a huge Five Nights at Freddy's
How old are your
fan.
children again?
12,
And?
6, 5, 4. But
Okay,
anyway.
yeah,
They play the game. It wasn't even me. They found it on their own, so I
Okay.
blame
Oh, okay.
society.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because I had no idea what it was until Nathan told me.
I can't wait for the real Five Nights at Freddy's movie once they actually do it.
Are they going to do that?
Oh, they've been in production on it for a while.
Looks like
It's
they got
changed a
fucking
few
beat to
directors
it.
at times, and they're waiting to get it right. I would hope. Marcia, what are your thoughts?
This looks super fun. I'm stoked.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, enough said.
No, I mean, is it a stupid idea? Do you think the
No, I
effects look
think
okay,
I
or
think
is it
it's fun.
you
I
don't
think-
care about the cageness of it all?
I love the caginess of it.
I
and
think him being in it, you have to expect like
the ridiculous. It has to be ridiculous, and it's gonna be over the top.
I like that the animatronics are different looking, like the long necked fox
Uh-huh.
and like the ostrich or whatever. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, like it's fun, and it reminds me of those games we were playing, the virtual reality ones.
yeah, that was it. That was Five Nights.
Yep.
Virtual reality. Yeah.
So
Help Wanted is what that was called. So
yeah, and animatronics coming to life to murder me. That's my
I think
favorite
that's
thing.
a lot
right?
of people's fears, right?
Huge fear. Like the whole
Doll.
doll.
Yeah.
dude,
crap.
Chuck E. Cheese growing up, yeah, the doll
Stop.
thing, yeah.
And it's got boobs, apparently, so...
Well, are they real or plastic boobs? I don't know.
We'll find out.
Are they plastic boobs trying to
It's her boobs, apparently.
lure a
Or her boobs.
human?
Or his boobs.
All right, so that's that. There's only one trailer left. The next one is kind of a kid's horror. This is the trailer for the second season of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous.
So I saw this on our list.
Yes.
Yeah. Like...
It's on Netflix. The first season is an animated show on Netflix. It's like 8
animated.
episodes.
Okay.
But it's for kids. It's the kids that went to camp at Jurassic World, and then Jurassic World happened.
Oh. Okay.
So they're all stuck on the island while all the crazy shit that happened in Jurassic World happens around them, including the Indominus Rex they come into contact with a few times.
Oh.
And dude, it is dire, kid. Like they're perishable and shit. Yeah,
So
because
we should
Fuego and
watch
I,
this.
yeah, you should. If you, I mean, especially as people that like kids, if you like the Jurassic World lore,
we didn't say
definitely
like
give it a look. I mean, it's a fun 8 episodes. Your kids will love it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot heavier than you think. But it happens, like literally, the stuff that happens in Jurassic World happens from the kid's perspective in the animated show. So like the guy that crashes in the chopper, that happens off in the distance and shit like that.
Oh,
So this is the
that's cool.
second season of that.
Oh, okay.
So let's take a look at that. This is the
So
evolution.
did you guys review? You haven't reviewed.
We haven't
it yet.
reviewed it yet. No.
So I can.
Oh,
watch
you can
it
binge it. They're half-hour episodes. They're super fast.
Then we can have
Oh, they're so much fun, and your kids will love them.
Yeah, we'll have.
They're
ready
great.
For next
Arwen
week.
loves them. I can't
Jack
wait.
loves
And the
dinosaurs.
second season drops this Friday, so this will go up on Monday, and then the second season will drop 5 days later.
Oh, okay,
So
there
that's
we
what
go.
this trailer is for. 3, 2, 1, go.
They're gone.
They'll be back for us, won't they?
We're on our own.
I can't keep running like this.
We don't have to. There's got to be a phone or something here, right? We find this thing and we go home.
Our rescue will be a Brooklyn exclusive.
She's a YouTuber.
Oh, really?
A T-Rex lair right on top of Main Street. This is great. This is terrible. Welcome to Camp Kenji. Now we just have to find a place to hole up until help arrives.
Run! 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 Okay, come on!
Wait,
What?
we're not alone.
Again,
That does look fun.
it's a kids show, but
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it ties so closely into the continuity of the universe and
movie,
everything.
yeah.
It makes it a lot more invested. You know, makes you a lot more invested. It's a lot more fun.
I think it
and-
makes the parents more invested.
Yeah, yeah.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly. It gives you a way into the kids show.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, at times things happen where I was like, "Wow, that was heavier than I thought they would do on a kids show."
Okay, so that's one thing you should know. It's like it's pretty heavy. It's not like
Well,
regular
it
kids
is and it
show.
isn't. Like they kind of walk the heavy moment back a little bit later,
Oh,
where
okay.
it's like I thought something that was very deadly happened, wasn't quite as deadly as I thought it was. So,
Okay.
but it's a good, that was a reveal at the end of season 1, where it's
Alright.
like, oh. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. So since you guys haven't seen any of it, what were your thoughts based on what you saw?
So I think it looked really good production value, quality. The characters look fun and interesting.
They all
Nothing's
have
really
very distinct
throwing me.
personalities.
And it looks, like a lot of action, lots going on, and it's kind of neat to see the kids trying to survive in a Jurassic World, and you're just like, how's this gonna work? Because there's a lot of dinosaurs that like to eat you. So yeah, I'm interested, and I think this might be something I could watch while I'm watching the kids. So
100%.
and I'm always looking for things that I can binge watch with the kids. So.
Susie?
Yeah, no, same. We're always trying to do like family movies and shows and trying to watch together. So yeah, no, I think definitely my boys are gonna love this, and the girls, they love the dinosaurs too. But yeah, so it looks like it's mature enough for them to like understand kind of like what's going on, but still basic enough for them to be into it. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna get bored. You know what I mean? With like sometimes they have in cartoons like place things in there that they get totally distracted because it's things they don't want to watch. They want to watch action or dinosaurs and shit. So yeah,
this has a good mixture of all of it.
Yes.
So. All right, cool. Well, that's going to do it, you guys. That is all the trailers that we have to look at today. We caught up on everything. I hope you guys had some fun with us. There's some other ones. There was actually one other. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I deleted it. There's one more I want to do because it ended up, I watched it without you guys, and it ended up being a much better trailer than I thought it was going to be. It's a very little known movie. I haven't heard anyone talking about it yet, but it's called Sator. You know what satyrs are? They're the half goat, half human kind of thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Like a fawn.
Kind of, but an evil version of it.
Evil fawn.
Hang on, I'm waiting for this recycling.
Labyrinth.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Sator is in here. I know it is.
I've been watching a lot of Blippi.
Okay, so Sator. let's take a look at this real quick. All right, here we go. Last one. Surprise, last one.
Surprise.
Because I think you guys will enjoy this.
Okay.
So, here we go. 3. Turn it up.
I can't
3,
believe it's
2, 1, go.
Every once in a while, I just wake up in bed. He's there. He talks to me.
When you summon Sator, he will turn his attention to you. Submit yourself, for he is a consuming fire. All upon the face of the forest shall tremble, for Sator's eyes are in every place.
Dog's gone. What's going on with you, brother?
Sator has searched you. There is nothing covered up that will not be revealed. What can't be seen in the dark can be shown in the light.
Wow.
All right, so Susie, your reaction first.
I'm actually really interested. It's got like some serious like it reminds me of like The Ritual.
Okay,
a little
yeah,
bit,
sure.
like that with the I loved The Ritual.
The Ritual was fantastic.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. I'm interested to see where it goes. So yeah, good job.
Yeah, to me, it's one of those independent horror features that really stood out with the trailer. And I was like watching it. I was watching a bunch of trailers. I was like, I don't know if I need to include all of these. I did not watch any of the ones we already watched. I did watch this one because I was like, oh, I haven't heard anyone talk about it. But when I watched it, I was like, it's so good. I'd be very curious for the girls' opinion. So if we have time and if they're willing, I want to get their opinion because it intrigued me. It was like it's the kind of independent horror movie that have come out recently that I've been into. It's got a Hunter x Hunter vibe, which I know you guys haven't seen, but Fuego and I watched it. It's really great. Non-traditional low-budget independent horror movie, and this feels along those lines to me. But not like so far as annoying as like The Witch or The Vivitch, or you know, it
does
comes at
remind me of that
night
too,
or something like that.
The Witch.
It's got an A24 feel,
Yeah,
but not in the typically bad way, in my opinion. Marcia, I'm very curious about your
I
thoughts.
have no idea what's going on in this.
But does it intrigue you?
Like, the funny thing is I was so zoned in and how beautiful everything was
Yeah,
shot.
The quote that says stunningly atmospheric or whatever, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, like, I was just watching it. I wasn't listening. I mean, I was kind of hearing,
right?
but I couldn't understand, like, anything that was being said and where it was trying to lead me. I was just like,
it's all
beautiful.
Yeah,
it's very beautifully shot, and I am intrigued because it's like, okay, there's a lot of weird shit happening, and I'm sure it almost kind of like, Blair Witch-ish.
Right.
Yeah.
I got that vibe too.
Just because it's the woods and obviously the rituals and like there's obviously a witch and then bringing in the devil and all this other stuff going on, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but it's beautiful. I feel like I'm being hypnotized.
That's a good way. No, that's fair.
hypnotized.
That's totally fair. I agree. When I was watching it and those quotes were coming up, like stunningly atmospheric and just like, you know, all that stuff, I was like, yeah, it really is really doing a great job of establishing a creepy atmosphere.
I think they really did that. They delivered that with this trailer because, yeah, like Marcia said, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but the images,
don't care,
like, I don't even care.
It's
like,
almost
I watch it.
like watching a. This sounds stupid, but it feels like watching a moving black and white photograph.
That thing got me.
No, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like you're going through an art gallery. Every shot.
I get that.
So beautifully
is
done.
this perfectly composed and lit to make you have a reaction, and that's really cool.
They're just visually
visceral. Yeah.
Visually stunning. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm really glad we watched this then.
Yeah.
Because that's not the normal takeaway from the trailers that we watch, right?
No.
So,
and normally with a movie like this, I'd be like, nope.
Yeah, well, A24, you guys aren't normally a fan,
Yeah.
but I think that in and of itself speaks volumes about the possibility of this movie.
Yeah,
Nightmarish, bloody disgusting. I'm like, yeah, I could see that.
That's
like, I dug it, so I'm glad you guys had the same kind of reaction
It
as
reminds me
me.
of Norway.
I'll bet Fuego would have creamed his jeans if he had watched this.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that is going to do it for today's trailer reactions, you guys. Let us know in the comments down below
We made it.
what you thought about all of these. I would greatly be interested in all of your thoughts, so go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much to all of our patrons who support the channel a little more directly every month. The link to that is in the description box if you want to do that as well. Until next time, however, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie Von Slaughter.
Marcia Parker.
And remember,
Stay scared.